In this series, Black Days of a Silenced Nation, we revisit the moments when India's democracy stood still. The voices that once shaped the nation were silenced overnight. This is Hear.It, where history speaks and silence tells its story. Ladies and gentlemen, the President has declared a state of emergency. There is no reason to panic. The President has proclaimed an emergency. Students have started demanding the removal of the Bihar government. This has deeply upset JP Narayan. After Mrs. Gandhi's announcement on All India Radio, emergency was declared all over the country. It was the night of June 26, 1975, a calm night for some but a night of chaos for India. Sanjay and Indira Gandhi had already prepared a list of people to be arrested. It is said that Indira Gandhi sent agents from the Research and Analysis Wing, a group made to spy on other countries after the China War, to now spy on her own people. During the emergency, this agency was used against the government's critics. For the arrests, the Maintenance of Internal Security Act or MISA was used. Those arrested under MISA didn't even have to appear in court. That same night, Morarji Desai and JP Narayan were arrested. Soon after, Raj Narayan, Madhu Tandavate, Vishunal Gaur, Samar Guha and Vijay Goyal were also taken away. The Delhi University Student Council head Arun Jaitley and 18-year-old Rajat Sharma were also arrested. Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Lal Krishna Advani were among those jailed too. This was just the beginning. Once, Mrs. Gandhi said in an interview that she wanted to be remembered as a powerful figure in history, someone like Napoleon, because he never forgets. But when we look back now, historians say there was no internal or external threat to the country at that time. Still, an emergency was imposed, and this was the message Indira Gandhi gave on All India Radio. Brothers and sisters, the President has declared a time of emergency. There is no reason to be afraid. This is nothing to panic about. By 3 a.m., Indira Gandhi and Bengal Chief Minister Siddharth Shankar Ray were discussing how to explain the emergency to the public. Just 3 hours earlier, India had entered an internal emergency. After the meeting, Home Minister Om Mehta met Siddharth Ray and said, "Have you heard? All newspapers have been stopped. Printing presses are shut down." Siddharth replied, "No, that can't be true." Om Mehta said, "It's just a rumor. Our Prime Minister doesn't want that. But remember, tomorrow even the High Court won't open." Siddharth was shocked. He had just advised the Prime Minister on how to impose the emergency. He rushed back to meet her, but instead of Indira, Sanjay Gandhi came out. Siddharth, who was close to Indira, never liked Sanjay's style. He asked, "Is this true? Have newspapers been cut off?" Sanjay said coldly, "You people don't know how to run a government." Then Indira came out and asked, "What happened, Siddharth?" He said, "I've heard the press electricity is cut off and the High Court is being closed." Indira said, "No, nothing like that." Siddharth replied, "If not, good. But if it's true, it's terrible." Later, Siddharth told his biographer, Vipul Jayakar, that Indira returned soon after, angry and red-eyed. She said, "Siddharth, tomorrow there will be no power cut and the High Court will remain open." The next morning, the High Court did open, but only a few newspapers were published. It was clear that someone else was now making the decisions, not Indira Gandhi. On June 26 at 6 a.m., an urgent cabinet meeting was called. 15 ministers attended, unaware that in the last 6 hours, India had completely changed. When Indira entered, she simply said, "Emergency has been declared. Jayaprakash Narayan, Morarji Desai and many others have been arrested." The room went silent. Only one minister, Swaran Singh, asked, "Madam Prime Minister, why do we need another emergency? We already have one for external threats." But no one else spoke. Not a single person stood for democracy. Within 15 days, the emergency and its laws were officially approved. Indira Kumar Gujral, then Minister of Information and Broadcasting, later said that Sanjay Gandhi demanded to see all news before it went on radio or TV. When Gujral refused, Sanjay got angry. Soon after, Gujral's office was changed. By the time Indira's speech was broadcast nationwide, people finally realized India was under emergency. Newspapers were censored. All India Radio and Doordarshan were controlled by the government. Publications like Indian Express and Hindustan Times were told not to print a single word about MISA arrests or even comment on the emergency. Every page of news had to be cleared by the Press Information Bureau before printing. Freedom of speech was gone. Under Article 352, Indira Gandhi could now stay in power as long as she wanted. Elections for parliament and state assemblies were stopped. Only what the government approved could be printed or said. Famous lawyer Shanti Bhushan said, "For the common man, the law was over." During the emergency, citizens lost their lives under Articles 19 and 21, the right to live and the right to freedom. It was even argued in the Supreme Court that if the government killed an innocent person, no one could question it, because under emergency, even the right to life was suspended. Indira Gandhi said, "We must maintain peace. The arrested leaders are being treated well." But behind those words, the voice of the nation was gone. Prakash Narayan, the man who once called Indira Gandhi his daughter, was accused of trying to incite the army against the government. He wasn't fighting for power, he was fighting for democracy. The emergency became one of the darkest marks in India's history. Who was responsible? Prakash Narayan, Indira Gandhi, or her son Sanjay Gandhi? If you like this series, do subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned, you're listening to Hear It. Listen to what matters.